Beautiful people, a long time no see, but I need y'all to lock in the peep game. What the Lord wanted me to talk about today was, will you honor your covenant with him anyway? Right? I'm going to be completely honest with y'all. This whole summer has been a tug of war with my feelings, right? Because we know feelings lie. You see what I'm saying? And my feelings were trying to tell me I didn't feel God. My feelings were trying to tell me he wasn't there. And just lying to me when I know what the promise of God says. It says, I'll never leave you nor forsake you. So I ask you, will you honor your covenant when you don't feel him? Will you honor your covenant when you look around and you're the only one in your circle that looks like you're really chasing God? Will you honor him when it's just you? Will you honor him when you don't feel him? Will you honor your covenant? Because a lot of the times, we as believers, we can get discouraged and feeling like we're alone or that we're doing it or like, what's the point of it, right? But I was reading the book of Jeremiah, and I love that book, not because it's my name, but because that book really personifies honoring your covenant with Christ in a repentant heart, right? Jeremiah's whole book and whole schism was about having a repentant heart towards God, because God's people were unrepentant, right? And they wouldn't listen to his word, and they wouldn't listen to his warning, they wouldn't heed him. But it was over and over and over again, God would give Jeremiah a word for the kingdom, or when God had Jeremiah write the scrolls, constantly over and over and over of his word and message that God has given him just being rejected over and over and over. But he stayed faithful to God and his covenant, and in the end, Jeremiah was provided for till his death. You see what I'm saying? But how many times we as people don't even like repeating ourselves 2-3 times to somebody who feel like they're not listening. But Jeremiah did it throughout the course of his life. He honored his covenant with God. So I ask you, will you honor your covenant with God anyway? Amen. Amen.